Alright, Shalom. I want to give all glory and praises, as always, to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kakudash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, the great millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect. Shalom to all the Akim pushing this truth with sincerity. Alright, back again, like always. Thanks for the mercies. Yahweh Bahashim Shai, push another lesson, push this truth across the four winds. Now, man, I've been watching this interview. And hey, it's a good interview, man. Okay, it's a real good interview so far. Okay, got your boy Ted on there, and like I said, this dude he bring out a lot of good points. All right, that really tie back to the scriptures, whether he know it or not. But there's some things he do need to tweak out. He follow pagan holidays and stuff like that, which. Hey, Jake, saw his children, but when it comes to society, how things should be ran, the basis of man and woman, okay, he speaks some good stuff. Okay, he's on this panel with these women, these three, and he's giving them the business, okay. Then you got this one elder lady on there, I forget what the hell her name, I think I just seen some picture. The lady in the red in the back, which is like a traditional woman, she gets it too. Okay? So Tate and the one in the red, they call her auntie, They just, speak a little the basis of man and woman in the scriptures. Okay? Now you got these three, and Pearl, the girl in the blue. Pearl, that's your girl, man. The girl in the blue, you know what I'm saying? And you got these three, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know how it goes. But something that, like Tate mentioned, and something that we always been knowing, is that this place is just corrupt, man. Okay? This place is corrupt. Alright? We understand all the problems that's in this world. This place is corrupt. People are noticing that this place is corrupt. This place is out of order. Alright? The laws of Yahweh Shema Shai is not in the land. Okay? And without the laws of Yahweh Shema Shai and how he said the earth should be governed and ran and how families should function, how rules are supposed to be set, decrees, so on and so forth are not pushed on the earth, you get what you get here in America, okay, in other parts of the world. Alright? Without the law of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai in this earth, the earth will not flourish. It would only decrease, it would only decline, it would only get worse. Okay? Now, like I said, they make good points about men and women, okay? But here, at this point, I'm just looking at the broad spectrum, the whole picture, okay? And ultimately, it's Esau, okay, pushing his NWO so he can be able to control everything, all right? So he can become the God to the people, man, all right? When you sit back and think about it, and you go into, because like I said, who makes these laws? Okay, who has pushed these agendas? The homosexuality, the feminism. It all starts with a man, first and foremost, because men run the world, okay? Alright? But, when you trying to have everything bent to your will, you'll deceive the people by any means necessary. You'll do what you got to do for, to obtain whatever goal you're trying to obtain as a man, alright? And Esau being this man, these top bankers, all right, the elites of this world, the ones who, the earth is given unto, according to Job, the 9th chapter, all right, they're willing to do whatever they have to do in order to push their agenda, to push their godhood status, okay, whether it be, incorporating feminism, whether it incorporates emasculating the men. Alright, whatever they gotta do, no matter how corrupt it may be, they're gonna do what they gotta do to push their agenda. Okay? And what's their ultimate agenda? The NWO, and to be able to, sit on that God pedestal. I'll run the world. I'm the king of the universe. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting from this thing. Okay? Like I said, we understand the problems with men and women, alright? But ultimately, who's pushing these things? Because had they followed the law of the land, followed the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai, wouldn't be none of this, okay? It would just be what Yahweh Shema Shai had written, and that's how things would be. And that's why, what I'm about to lead into, we need Yahweh Shai. Okay? Ultimately. That's why Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai needs to come and set this place right, man. Alright? And everybody needs to know that this is who's running the show. This is the Almighty. This is his son. This is who Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai set up. This is who Yahweh set up. He's setting up Yahweh Shai to govern his existence. Okay? To govern this earth. To govern the people. This is his army. This is his men. This is his government. Alright? This is his law. Alright? So that's ultimately what this whole thing needs to come down to, man. Alright? The mortal man is not going to be able to solve this because you got the wicked in authority. Job 9:24. Alright? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And it's clear. Alright? Because with the wicked ruling, you get what you get here in America. Okay? America is the prime example of what you get for the wicked ruling. Okay? And what Esau ruling. And who was the wicked? Esau. Alright? So like I said, man, we understand the basis of men and women. We understand all that stuff by now. Alright, you got the red pill, the blue pill. You got all that stuff, man. But ultimately, things aren't going to go as planned. The earth is not going to flourish. There's not going to be no order or understanding until Yahweh Shai comes and establish it on the earth. Alright? Don't matter how many red pill dudes you got standing up. Okay, it's ultimately the Spirit of the Lord, ultimately. Okay, pushing it out on these men. Okay, because hey, that's how things are about to be set up again. The man's gonna have his role, the woman's gonna have their role, and everything's gonna be in order as it should be. Okay, but like I said, all right, ultimately we need Yahweh Shai to come and govern this place, to come and rule over the land. All right, to come and rule over the existence, man. Okay, over the earth. Simple and plain, man. That's what we need. Okay? Because like I said, the debates, the podcast, okay, it's all cool. It's something to talk about. But ultimately, what's going to really save us and get us out of this thing and really set the, set the world upright is Yahweh Shai, man, the Prince of Peace. Now, let's go. Because ultimately, everybody just want order, man. All right? Now, you got delusion, especially among women. Which, hey, is woman. What do you say? The Lord has stripped her of knowledge, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, but that's what you get though. Okay, like I said, man, these elites have pushed the bar so far that they allow women to be on a pedestal, but ultimately, so they can push their NWO, so they can emasculate men. Because if you emasculate men, make men more feminine. You won't have no men to come up against you. And see, that's what you will have in a lot of kingdoms. Okay? I remember being in school, they were talking about I believe it was called the Enlightenment period. I think it was I remember one occasion, I believe in France, okay? They were basically didn't like how things were governed. They didn't like how things were ruled and ran, in their lands. So the people, what did they do? They rose up against the government systems, okay, took over, so on and so forth. So with Esau having that knowledge, okay, he's going to do whatever he has to do in order for no one to be able to buck up against him, okay? So if you got effeminate men out here, if you're creating effeminate men and you're, making women more masculine to forward, the demasculinization of men, then you won't have no one to go up against you because men are feminine. Okay? If you're if you're a masculine man and you got an effeminate man, the masculine man is going, by default be able to run all over that effeminate man. Okay? So, man, Esau is a real crafty devil, man, okay? When you sit back and just think and meditate on how this man operates, and when you sit and think about this system that this man is going to, try to push, which he's not going to be able to, okay? You understand his tactics. Just like the scripture saying, what's that in Corinthians? Okay? Least Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. I think it's 11, if I'm not mistaken. Always, man, I don't know, for some reason I always get the Corinthian scriptures mixed up, man. Might be 1 and 11. Let me see. No, I think let me see. Second Corinthians 1:11. I think it's Second Corinthians 1:11. Let me see. No, just look it up. 2:11. Salah. 2:11. I know it has something with 11 in it. At least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And see, like I said, man, we're not ignorant of this man's devices. Okay, like I said, it's all fucked up and tangled up. Okay, like I said, as far as this whole man and woman thing. Okay, but like I said, why do you think it's such a problem and it's so talked about now? Because our biological standpoints on life are all mixed up and fucked up. And just by default, how we were programmed and wired, we understand, you know what I'm saying, just through biology, that this is not how men and women are supposed to be. So, like I said, why do you think these things are so much talked about? Because our bodies are, you know what I'm saying, the way our mental is set up and programmed by Yahweh Shema Shai is combating, okay, against this foreign way of living, okay? Because here in America, this is not the way of life. This is not how men and women are supposed to be on the earth, okay? So, you know what I'm saying, the mental way that Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, has set up human nature as a whole is combating against this foreign way of life, all right, whether people know it or not. Because at the end of the day, people just want answers and they want to know what, you know what I'm saying? But here in America, you got so much confusion and delusion, okay? You know what I'm saying? It's, you know what I'm saying? It's stirring the minds of the people, man. All right, but like I said, this man is a devil. He's willing to go, you know what I'm saying, to the extreme to push his NWO. And, you know what I'm saying? The more, you know, he can demasculize men, he won't have nobody to fight up or go against him in his NWO. It's the art of war, man. All right. And like I said, he don't want people to be enlightened. He don't want people to know what's going on. But we know. Call Haloyam Laya Habashim Shah. We know about you, you damn devil, man. Okay? We know about you, man. All right? Simple and plain. We know about you, man. Okay? We know everything about you, man. So, you know, it's a blessing to have this knowledge and this truth. All right? The hell with this place. The hell with these damn demons. All right? You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shema Shah is on the way, man. All right? So let's go to Sirach 10, I believe. Yep, Sirach 10 at the top. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. Okay? And here in America, this government is not well ordered, man. All right? This system is not well ordered, and that's something they was mentioning a lot about child support, marriage, and all that. I mean, like I said, everything is one-sided. Everything is to demasculinize the man and break up the house. With it order out of chaos, man. All right. So this man understands that in order for me to push my NWO to fuck up the minds of the people, I gotta demasculinize the man. I gotta masculinize the woman, and I gotta break up the family. Okay. Because if I do all those things, I'm putting the war between the people, okay? So that the people can't war against me. All right? It's man, it's a heavy ass war tactic, man. It's very very interesting and actually if you know if you went to war, you know I'm into war. It's very very tactical and it's very very smart. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, but hey. Exodus 15:3, the Lord is a man of war. The Lord is, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. Okay? So, yeah. But, like I said, at the end of the day, if you're not living by the laws of Yahweh Shema Shai, your system is going to fail regardless. Because the Lord has rules and ways that he has set up the world to be governed and the people to be ran. Okay? He has set up rules and how he wants this place to flourish. What he say? Ye shall be an image of his own eternity. We're going to be an image of Yahweh's eternity at the end of the day, man, because he's the potter, we're the clay. Okay? So things got to bend and function to his will, and he's perfect. He knows exactly how this place is supposed to be governed. He knows exactly how this place is supposed to be ran to be a paradise. This is, I mean, he is, okay? So, come on, man. You think he don't know how this place should be ran? But see, Esau is a prideful devil, and he thinks he knows how things should be ran. He thinks he knows how to, you know what I'm saying? No, man. You getting ran. Little do you know. All right? Sirach 10:2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Okay, let's go through that again. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people. So, like I said, Esau is willing to go the extra mile, okay, to push his NWO. All right, he doesn't care about no collateral damage. As long as he performs his goals, he's satisfied with that. He don't care who it hurts, how much it even hurts him to a degree. All right, because they show you that even in movies. Esau go the extra mile to fulfill his will, to fill his belly, and it'll all blow up in his fucking face. And he's willing to take that risk. Alright? So even if his NWO destroys society, as long as he conquers his goal that he started his NWO, you know what I'm saying? He's willing to take that risk. Alright? It says an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority the city shall be inhabited. It says the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, okay? And in due time, yeah, so that just goes to show you that Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. The Lord set up this man, okay? Ultimately for the punishment of Israel, okay? Balance as well, all right? But an example on how not to rule the earth. That's why America's going to be a memorial. It's going to be, you know what I'm saying, basically the forbidden zone, all right, of the planet. It's going to be a memorial on how you should not run the earth, on, you know what I'm saying, what happens when you run this earth wickedly. It becomes desolate because the Lord is going to destroy it. Simple and plain, bro. Man, call her like I said, Barakatah Yahweh Shema Shah for this knowledge, man. Okay? It says the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. And who's going to be that profitable one? Yahweh Shai. Okay? Yahweh Shai is going to be that profitable one, man. Simple and plain, bro. And that's what we waiting for, man. Matter of fact, since I'm right here, let me grab this. Second Peter 3:13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. Okay? And what is another title for Yahweh Shai? The Prince of Peace. Alright? So, yeah. That's why, like I said, man, I'm listening to this interview, and it's really just, whether they know it or not, their spirit is just mourning for order, man. Their spirit is just mourning for Yahweh Shai, whether they know it or not. You know what I'm saying? You know, they all just, you know what I'm saying, want order. Everybody really just want things set all right, and pretty much are victims of Esau's wicked rulership, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, whether you got money or you don't got money, because hey, you can have money, but you still suffering from the ways of Esau. You still got to deal with this world. You still got to hear all the nonsense and shit that you don't want to hear. You still got to, you know what I'm saying? A lot of Jake don't like homosexual, or men in general don't know like homosexuality, but they still got to deal with it. They still got to deal with a lot of shit that, you know what I'm saying, is pushed out here by Esau, like I said, to forward, you know what I'm saying, his plan and his agenda, man. Okay? So like I said, you know, we understand the problem with man and woman, okay? We understand that. But then it's another thing that you got to take in consideration. And you got to take in consideration, especially us being in this truth, we got to understand why the world is the way it is. Okay, and who's controlling these things behind the scenes, and why is he doing these things? He's trying to push his NWO. He's trying to, reach that God status. Okay, all right, so people know who has control over the people. Like I said, it's going, it's going to push the MOTB, all types of stuff, man. All right, but like I said, ultimately, I'm listening to this interview and I'm hearing all these points, okay, and ultimately, it's really just, human, human code, as to make it simple, human code or human wiring, okay, wanting to be in the state that it's supposed to be. All right. Because, like I said, man, here in America, this is foreign to the way Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai set up humanity, whether they be heathen or not. All right, whether you be heathen or Israelite or not, as a human being, we're supposed to be living a certain way. It's just certain morals and principles that you live by as a man and woman. Now, what separated us from the other nations? The law. Okay? And see, that's why when Yahweh Shai comes into play and we rule over this this earth, all right, we're going to be his special people to push out his law, all right, because that is the way that the earth is supposed to be ran. So the Lord picked us as a nation to be his special people to govern the universe, man, under Yahweh Shai, you know. So yeah, and that's what the people need, man. They need a profitable ruler. All right. First and foremost, our people, but even the heathen. All right, because they got to be governed right. Because if you let a heathen rule, like I said, man, you get what you get here in America. All right, simple and plain, bro. Why you think Solomon's rulership was so magnificent? All right, King David. All right, not until they start following the ways of the heathen rule. In Solomon's time, following the ways of the heathen, that's when everything started, getting broken up, because the heathenistic way is not the way the earth is supposed to be governed. It's supposed to be governed, all right, the Israelite way, which stems from the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, because with a heathen ruling, you get, like I said, what you got here in America. With Yahweh Shai ruling, with Yahweh Shem Shai's rule on the earth, all right, his laws are being established, you get paradise, man. Aidan, all right, Eden, paradise. So let's grab one more scripture and call it Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, man. So, hey, that's what it all really stemmed down to, man. Okay? The Lord is going to set up the profitable one over this earth, which is going to be Yahweh Shai, and the proper tutelage on down, all right, from King David, the Apostle, the 12, and the 144,000, which will comprise of the 144,000, okay, the governing body of this universe, of this earth, all right, the elect, all right, and then, the Israel as a whole, because we're going to be a nation of kings and priests, teaching and governing this world as it should be governed and ran, to make this place a paradise and be an image of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai's eternity, okay, and how he wants existence to be ran for all eternity. All right, so I'm gonna call it at that, man. Just got on here, gonna finish out this interview. I'm surprised I wasn't gonna watch it, man, and I've been watching, man. Like I said, it's a good interview. But like I said, ultimately, it's just really a lot of people mourning, okay, and a lot of human beings trying to get back to the way that the Most High set up his world, man. How he set up the man and woman DNA, how they are biologically set and supposed to be, living on this earth. Because everything is out of order, all right? And your boy Tate basically made that conclusion that, everything is fucked, everything, everything is not ran how it should be ran, okay? So that's furthermore reasons we need to be hastening today. so that this place can be ran how it needs to be ran. Because it's just completely backwards, it's completely twisted. It's completely backwards and it's completely twisted, man. So let me grab this too real quick. Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, and put darkness for light and light for darkness, and that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Yeah, because that's what you got here for in America. And with that being pushed out in the earth, everything is backwards. Nothing's gonna flourish with, you know what I'm saying, man's rules. Okay? Everything gotta be stemmed. Everything gotta stem from Yahweh Shema Shai. Why? Because he is. He's the creator. He knows. He has all the answers. These mortal men don't got the fucking answers, man. Look how they doing shit. Alright? So yeah, I'm gonna call it that, man. Alright? Like I said, good interview. I don't really watch this girl, Pearl. Her right here in the blue. She funny. But she a cool girl, alright? She basically defended men. Her and Auntie back there in the red, they defend men, alright? And they just traditional women, okay? So she basically just defend the red pill community. She defend men, and you know what I'm saying? And she understands. Because like I said, man, it all really stems back to a woman. You got Eve and the serpent, man. All right, let's be honest. Eve and the serpent from woman became the beginning of sin. All right, and through her we all died, man. That's real shit, bro. It's real shit, man. That Eve and that serpent bond, man, is pretty much the reason why this earth is in shambles, man. All right, and that's like I said, that's a whole nother thing when you sit back and think about it. That's why the whole agenda that's being ran, okay, on the earth always ties back to a woman, okay, and it always ties back to the wicked of this society, of this world, which is Esau, Edom, all right, who was the serpent, okay, the Edomites, also, what they call the serpent and the devil. Okay, it all ties back to that bond, man, and that's why like I said, everything always ties back to the woman and to these wicked elites and to these wicked men, man. It always ties back to that Eve and serpent bond, man. All the problems of the earth always tie back to that. So, like I said, that's even the bigger picture, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but I ain't gonna get into all that. All right. If you know, you know. You know, if you don't, all right. Keep watching, and Lord willing, you get the answers. Either it be from me or whoever else. You know what I'm saying? But that's another topic for another day. Lord willing, I can get into that. All right. So, shalom.